We're going to get caught up on some big movements, some big changes, and the upcoming market. Get a sense of what he thinks is going to happen here, not only in Peru, where their projects are, but just kind of the future of mining, copper, gold, and what's happening. So, Patrick, great to have you here. We've been looking forward to getting caught up on this because it's some exceptional projects. And during a very challenging time for juniors, your stock has held up very well. I think because of the strength of what you guys have here.
Yeah, a lot of changes with the company and being drill permitted and ready to test 3 projects that never been drilled before in Peru. So pretty exciting place to be, and we're well financed now for the next 9 months to achieve our objectives. So
now, one of the biggest things, I mean, there's always that kind of triad of you need to have, the smart money, the projects, the team that can do it. You have to have all if you're going to have success.
We try and be very efficient with our acquisitions and our spending, and we're well financed now to drill test Porphyry, a high sulfidation gold project, for the very first time. So that'll come in March after the rainy season in the Puno region, and we look forward to making a discovery at Porphyry. Altair is a keen example of that. It's 10 years of effort in the making. We staked that in 2013 when it was dropped by Teck Resources, and there's a lot of smoke around this project. It was discovered in the late 90s by Buenaventura. They had a phenomenal discovery hole, first hole into the target there, and it's 15 kilometers south of Barrick's Pirina mine, where they mined 10 million ounces of gold from the late 90s until just recently.
If you guys can develop this up, which you're going to have a chance, you've got the permitting, working on the permitting there. It's an area they're familiar with. The costs of mining in Peru are understood, are certainly by Barrick with their old mine there. You can see by the work that you guys put in, and you could really add a lot of value. Majors are going to want to be interested again, and whatever work you do with that community as well. All that goes a very long way.
So originally, what led them to that was the alteration aster anomaly that was associated with it, and then subsequently with surface soil geochem, it delineated a phenomenal gold copper moly anomaly that was then followed up with geophysics. So there's a lot of coincidental anomalies that with the chargeability resistivity in the soil geochem that align really nicely. So really nice targets there, and we'd be open to potentially bringing a partner in to move this forward. These projects, they aren't cheap to drill. It requires deep and several holes to properly test this system. Yeah, it's a challenge trying to manage the short-term expectations versus the long-term, but like I said, we've been in the country since 2005 with the Zafranel deposit, but Globetrotters started the initiatives here on the project generation in 2009. So it is a long-term focus for us, and we also strive to make short-term value gains for our shareholders with moving these projects forward, making these cheap acquisitions, and showing how we could build value from the exploration to drilling and discovery. Yeah, no, the timing couldn't be better for us now, having these projects drill permitted to move forward. So the 3 projects never been drilled before, both porphyry coppers and high sulfidation gold. And looking into 2025, when we drill test them for the first time, it's going to be exciting with the timing and the supply demand functions of copper, and releasing news on that. So we should have attention and interest from the market. Where 2025 is going to be an exciting year for copper, and when you look at the other majors and mid-tiers, they're all looking for porphyry coppers. Even the Newcrest and the Newmonts now, there's been a big focus and shift to looking for big porphyry copper golds, and there's a lot to be said about that. These deposits typically are in production for 30 or 40 years. Yes, they have a high capex, but they generate a tremendous amount of cash flow once they are built and sufficiently running, and so that's why our model is to find porphyry coppers and high sulfidation gold systems. But it's the long mine life and the long-term economic view. So we're in a good position now to be able to go out and test these, and 2025 will be exciting.